In the heart of Ekiti, where the land is green and the air is thick with the scent of earth and foliage, lies a forest known to the locals as the Whispering Forest. For generations, the people of Ekiti had spoken of the strange occurrences within the forest, where the trees seemed to have a life of their own and the winds carried voices from a time long past. The legend begins with Abeni, a young and curious girl from a nearby village. Abeni had always been drawn to the forest, enchanted by its beauty and mystery. Despite the warnings from the elders, who told tales of people entering the forest never to return, Abeni felt an irresistible pull towards it. One fateful evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon and the sky turned a deep shade of purple, Abeni ventured into the forest. She wandered deeper and deeper, the whispers of the trees growing louder with each step. The forest seemed to come alive around her, the leaves rustled as if in conversation, and the branches swayed gently, guiding her path. After what felt like hours, Abeni stumbled upon a clearing bathed in the soft glow of the moonlight. In the center stood a magnificent tree, far larger and older than any she had ever seen. Its bark was silver, and its leaves shimmered like emeralds. As Abeni approached, she could hear the whispers more clearly. They were telling a story. The tree, known as the Elder Tree, began to speak directly to Abeni. It told her of a time when the forest was a sanctuary for the spirits of Ekiti. These spirits, the guardians of the land, had protected the villagers and ensured their prosperity. But as time passed, the people grew distant from the forest, forgetting the old ways and the spirits who watched over them. The Elder Tree revealed that Abeni was chosen to restore the bond between the villagers and the forest. She was to carry a sacred seed back to her village and plant it in the center of the village square. This seed would grow into a new tree, a bridge between the people and the spirits. Abeni accepted the task with humility and reverence. The Elder Tree gifted her the seed, and as she took it into her hands, she felt a surge of warmth and energy. The whispers of the forest grew softer, as if bidding her farewell and good luck. Abeni made her way back to the village with the sacred seed, the path illuminated by the gentle glow of fireflies. When she returned, she was met with astonishment and curiosity. The villagers gathered around as she recounted her journey and the message from the Elder Tree. Together, they planted the seed in the village square. Over the days and weeks that followed, the seed sprouted and grew into a young sapling. The villagers tended to it with care, and soon it began to flourish, its presence bringing a renewed sense of harmony and prosperity to the village. As the bond between the villagers and the forest was restored, the whispers of the trees turned to songs of joy. The spirits of the forest, now at peace, continued to watch over Ekiti. The Whispering Forest became a place of pilgrimage, where people came to seek wisdom and guidance from the ancient trees. Abeni's bravery and the villagers' newfound respect for the forest ensured that the legends of the Whispering Forest would be passed down through the generations, a testament to the power of nature and the importance of remembering one's roots. One night, several months after the seed had been planted, a fierce storm rolled into Ekiti. Thunder boomed across the skies, and lightning flashed like celestial swords. The villagers huddled in their homes, fearful of the tempest's wrath. Amid the chaos, a chilling wail echoed through the village, emanating from the direction of the young tree. Abeni, braver than most, rushed out into the storm. The rain lashed against her skin, and the wind howled in her ears, but she pressed on, driven by a sense of urgency she couldn't explain. As she approached the tree, she saw something extraordinary. The sapling was glowing, its leaves shimmering with an ethereal light. Suddenly, the ground trembled, and the whispers returned, but this time they were frantic and filled with distress. Abeni could feel the fear of the spirits, their desperation reaching out to her. The Elder Tree's voice broke through the cacophony. "Abeni, the bond is in peril. The storm is no ordinary storm, it is the work of a malevolent spirit that seeks to sever our connection." Determined to protect the tree and the spirits, Abeni knew she had to act quickly. She recalled the stories of old, tales of protective charms and rituals that could ward off evil. Without hesitation, she raced back to her grandmother's hut, where ancient relics and scrolls lay undisturbed. Her grandmother, a wise and revered woman, had once been the village shaman. She had taught Abeni many things, but there was one ritual in particular that stood out, the ritual of the guardian. Abeni rummaged through the scrolls, her heart pounding as the storm raged on. Finally, she found the one she was looking for. With the scroll in hand, Abeni gathered the necessary items: a silver feather, a vial of river water, and a piece of obsidian. She returned to the tree, her resolve as fierce as the storm itself. Kneeling before the glowing sapling, she began to chant the ancient words, her voice steady and strong. The silver feather was placed at the base of the tree, symbolizing purity and protection. The vial of river water was poured over the roots, representing life and renewal. Finally, the piece of obsidian was buried beside the tree, signifying strength and warding off evil. As Abeni completed the ritual, the ground beneath her feet steadied, and the whispers grew calm. The glow of the sapling intensified, creating a protective barrier around it. The malevolent spirit, sensing its power was being thwarted, let out a final, furious wail before dissipating into the night. The storm gradually subsided, the thunder rolling away like a distant drumbeat. The villagers emerged from their homes, awestruck by the sight before them. The young tree stood tall and resilient, its leaves glistening with the remnants of the storm's fury. Abeni, exhausted but triumphant, knew that the bond between the villagers and the forest had been tested and strengthened. The Whispering Forest spirits were safe, and their connection to the people of Ekiti was more profound than ever. The villagers, now fully aware of the importance of their relationship with the forest, vowed to honor and protect it for generations to come. The tale of Abeni and the Whispering Forest became a cornerstone of Ekiti folklore. Songs were sung, and stories were told of the brave girl who faced a storm and saved her village. The forest, ever watchful, continued to whisper its ancient secrets to those who listened, a living testament to the enduring bond between nature and humankind. And so, the legend of the Whispering Forest of Ekiti lived on, a reminder of the power of courage, the strength of community, and the magic that exists when we honor the world around us.